Now the starters for the Penn State Behrend Lions. A senior defender from South Park, Pennsylvania, number 3, Zach Schwarzel. A junior forward from Allison Park, Pennsylvania, number 6, Jonathan Swan. A senior forward from Erie, Pennsylvania, number 8, Tyler Vandermeer. A junior midfielder from Murraysville, Pennsylvania, number 9, Blake Cooper. A senior midfielder from Spencerport, New York, number 14, Justin Hockenberger. A sophomore defender from 84, Pennsylvania, number 19, Brock Kiefer. A senior defender from Murraysville, Pennsylvania, number 22, Justin Don.
Okay.
A sophomore midfielder from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, number 23, Jack.
Hello and welcome to the AMCC matchup of the Penn State Behrend Lions and the Pittsburgh Panthers, or Pitt Bradford Panthers. Be the 4th AMCC matchup for both these teams tonight. Behrend coming in to this match 5-2-3 in the season and 2-0-1 in conference play. Pitt Bradford coming in 1-8-1 in the season, 1-2 in conference play. Pitt Bradford picked up their first win of the season in their last match against Carlo, winning 2-0. About to do the national anthem.
Celebrating the past, honoring the present, looking forward to the future. We are proud to celebrate 50 years of Division III. Fans, be sure to
just went through the starting line. That's for Penn State Behrend. Zach Schwarzel, Jonathan Swan, Tyler Vandermeer, Blake Cooper, Justin Hockenberger, Brock Kiefer, Sam York, Justin LeDon, Jack Caputo, Nate Coleman, and Andrew Casano starting for the Behrend Lions. And for Pitt Bradford, they'll be without lead goal scorer Devin Stowe today. Starting lineup will be Spencer Schuyler, Gladwin Timothy, Bailey Verdell, Andrew Suero, Cole Faulkner, Evan Baldwin, Brady Hathaway, Will Smith, Jaden Nye, Connor Russell, and Jared Scarlett in the goal. Game about to get underway. Pitt Bradford meeting on their side of the field. Last words before the game starts. Behrend all set up, ready to go.
Herman Lesnes is the referee from Fredonia. 45 minutes from here, David Dix from Jamestown, New York, and Braden Manzella from Dunkirk, New York. His helpers tonight.
And we are underway. Behrend sends it deep. Aggressive start for Behrend. Sent out to the keeper, and Scarlett with a quick stop early on in this match. Only 15 seconds in, Behrend advancing quickly down the field. Ball works outside. Behrend takes it back. This Behrend team has really come to its own offensively beginning of conference play in their 3 conference games, have scored 20 goals, 20 of their 29 goals on the season in just 3 conference games. 19 of those 20 goals they've scored in the last 3 games were all at home games, so might just be the offense getting in its groove or just playing on home turf that's helping the Behrend offense work out so far.
Rain's supposed to begin tomorrow night and last into at least Saturday morning.
It's outside. Schwarzer working it upfield. Stolen by a Pitt Bradford defender, but it's kicked out of bounds. Schwarzer with have the throw-in. Behrend working it around. The team's sort of just feeling each other out right now. Behrend had a quick advance early on. They played a little bit more passive since then.
Zach Schwarzel from South Park, PA. Jonathan Swan, Allison Park, PA.
Working down the right sideline. Looking for a cross in, and just shot wide. Be a goal kick for Scarlett. Not sure who that deflected off of, but very boom boom play there. Happened very quickly. Scarlett making his 6th start on the season. Split time with Evan Schmidt in the goal. Scarlett has 46 saves on the season's 0-5. Looking to pick up his first win so far.
Pitt Bradford territory. Tap back in Penn State Behrend. Line moving right to left, long ball on left side. This is
inside the box.
inside the box.
Shot off is deflected by the Pitt Bradford defender. Another attempt taken. Good defense there by the Pitt Brad Panthers inside their own box, helping their goalie out.
Defending their goalie Scarlett. Long ball right side, right in front.
Casano works it ball cross field, and Scarlett comes out. Nice first step there, Jared Scarlett. Push the offense upfield, wait, send the ball out, and a nice boot there. Nice pass there at midfield. Bradford with their first opportunity. First close attempt there, I believe. That was Bailey Verdil with the attempt.
Stowe's 4 goals are on penalty kicks, but he's not here tonight. So that's a big loss for the Panthers.
Sam York will work the ball out of his goal, and Behrend looking to come the other way with it.
10 games have allowed 43 goals. Schwarzel, long ball is going to be headed out of
Bradford defense trying to keep it in. Will not. Behrend will get a throw in.
Tried to spring Jonathan Swan ahead, throwing to Schwarzel now on the near side. Back near midfield.
Behrend working it around.
Behrend communication students are here tonight. They're also doing the game.
And that ball sent way high. Might make it to the make it to the highway.
Shot high over top of the goal. Blake has certainly warmed up since a cold start.
Yeah, he told her to stop.
Should be traveling very long
Cooper is
Goal kick for Scarlett. It's around midfield.
3 goals and 6.
Panther defenders calling for a handball. None will be called. Behrend.
The Lions count on heavily.
I believe that was deflected off a Panther defender. I'm not sure though.
Quarter underneath the scoreboard. Pitt Bradford couldn't clear. It's held in by Behrend. Lions owns play thus far in Pitt Bradford territory. They bring it towards the middle of
And
the
that's
field.
pass intercepted, but
The near side is intercepted.
taking back Behrend, trying to set up the offense again. Nice ball inside the box.
Lifetime series.
And is stolen out.
Bradford
going to be out of play via corner kick.
Get a corner kick for Penn State Behrend.
Behrend's first of the match.
Behrend leads the all-time series 45-2. Lions go the last 18.
Jonathan Swan in the corner for the corner kick for Behrend. Swan sends it in, and that goes behind the net and long. Goal kick coming for Scarlet.
You got a lot of foot into that. Direction was
Coming into this game, Behrend sits second in the conference behind Matt Alicious, and they'll be playing Saturday. Behrend can pull out a win in that one. It'll be a battle for first place.
ball drilled up near midfield. Good job by Behrend to get to it first. Good anticipation there by Coleman. Coleman up the left side now. This is Vandermeer, takes it from left to right. In front of the Pitt Bradford bench across the way.
Passing it around outside the box, ball sent in,
Box, and it's
and nice save there by Scarlet.
by Scarlet, who made a nice
Wasn't sure Behrend was going to be able to get a shot off from that angle, but
He had to jump up
able to get a nice one off, but an even better save by Scarlet. Keeps this match knotted at 0.
Justin Ladon allows goaltender York to play, and he thought about rolling it to the near side and decided
York
against
thought about a long throw,
it.
thinking about a lot of things.
Now he'll throw it.
Sends this one long.
Long one into the
Nice
net
ball.
for an end. Behrend will settle it down near midfield.
Out.
7.5 minutes
Coleman.
here in the first half. Behrend on the attack.
Inside the box. Bradford defense again. Stepping up inside the box.
Player is knocked down in the box. No harm, no foul.
Sent into the box. Scarlet there. Bounces off his hands. And the Bradford defender again able to get the ball out of the box, but Behrend's coming right back.
Panthers cleared out of harm's way. Another ball up near midfield.
Panthers defenders
Been going here offensively.
have really been going strong so far,
Up in their own
but they've been just clearing it out and just giving the ball right back to Behrend, and Behrend's just been pushing it right back into the box.
Behrend, as we mentioned, at
Have a lot of their team just
3-1 and 2.
stacked up defensively.
1-1 tie with Alfred and a third loss
The
to Memorial.
foul called on Behrend number 3,
Lost to North Central 5-0.
Caputo,
2.
sophomore from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
City on the 13th of September.
We have freshman Will Smith
3 straight wins.
with the
2-0
free kick.
non-conference. LaRoche 8-1. Wells 11-0. Foul against the Lions. Pitt Bradford will kick it near midfield.
Free kick.
Send it towards the 18-yard. Headed out by Behrend. And another errant pass by the
Behrend trying to get the ball back down their side of the field. As they have many times this match already. Seated there, and just left of the goal.
Blake Cooper. But it was deflected.
Oh, it was deflected out of bounds via a corner kick.
This will be Blake Cooper, I think, to take it. And
Blake Cooper would be in the corner.
near corner to our left.
Okay, that ball was deflected. Might have been the reason it was just off. See if this corner kick will go better for Behrend in the last.
Cooper sends this out in
Much
front
better ball.
of the crossbar.
And that one just over the goal. Try to head it in. Mentioned earlier in the broadcast, Pitt Bradford is without its leading goal scorer, Devin Stowe. Stowe got a red card in the last game. Stowe has 4 goals in the season, 1 assist, 9 points altogether. Will Smith is also tied leading the team with goals with 4. Smith will have to step up tonight in Stowe's absence.
Got a 2-1 victory over Carlo last Saturday. So we come in here with
Behrend dropping it back to the defense. And switching field, but ball just too far. Be Pitt Bradford throwing. 34-25 to go, still very early on in this match. Behrend's had their chances, just unable close them out with a goal.
Back. Justin LaDon up near the Behrend bench. All the way up the right line.
Working the sideline. Cross incoming. Another shot on it, and it'll be a goal for Penn State Behrend. Tyler Vandermeer with the goal. The senior from Erie, Pennsylvania.
This was 26? I thought it was 2. Wasn't it 20? Oh, the guy that hit there? Yeah, that was
Vandermeer, his third goal of the season, puts Behrend up 1-0.
So,
Just 11 minutes in
Tyler Van
to this match.
third goal of the season. He got help from Nate Coleman. 11 minutes in.
Nate Coleman getting the assist. Coleman's first assist on the season.
Penn State Behrend goal scored by number 8, Tyler Van.
Behrend is on the board.
Assisted by number
Had to imagine them pressing so much early in this game that it was going to pay off. Pitt Bradford's defense could only hold off for so long.
Season. And he proves worthy of that with his third goal
Behrend's been
of the season.
trying a lot with the cross tonight, having the rest of the offense collapsing in, and that time it worked perfectly.
Told you in here for a pair on Saturday. The women had
And
won
Pitt Bradford
15.
will clear it out.
That day, the Penn State
Defender just taking up at the field on his own. Eventually gets it stolen from him.
33rd.
Just see maybe just to clear their pass out to a teammate.
And we can tell you that those being inducted play Aldermos, then swimming, Matt Bittner, baseball,
Nice passing there from Behrend.
baseball, Jay Campbell, then soccer. The late Dennis Grace, then soccer player.
Behrend working to the outside.
Harwood, women's track and field.
Back inside the box. Got to cross it in just a little high, and Pitt Bradford defender there for the clear.
From baseball, and Valerie Wagner from women's
Pitt Bradford thinking the advance. Only have two
Penn State.
offensive players on their side of the field. The rest of their team has to get back and bring some support.
Side.
Behrend, a lot of the defenders back, but Pitt Bradford's
Out of play.
offense just hanging back by midfield.
Behrend will put it in play. Teams of distinction, 25th anniversary.
Behrend's 30th goal scored on the season.
Ball team, the 98th.
21st scored in conference play. They've only given up 2 goals so far in conference play.
10th anniversary.
Pitt Bradford's
12-13 men's basketball, 13 baseball.
44th goal allowed on the season.
12-13 men's cross country, women's cross country, men's golf, women's swimming and diving, men's swimming and diving, women's soccer, men's tennis. They honor a lot of folks here. And there's reason for that. Behrend is
And drop back to the goalie, York. York, no one pressing on him. Lots of time. For Bradford just staying back, not even pressing up at all.
1-0 in favor of Penn State Behrend. Tyler Vandermeer, the local product, his third goal of the season.
Nice pass through, just got tripped up a little bit.
Actually tripped over the ball, I think.
Great pass to the goal.
Pitt Bradford.
The drop back. Behrend bringing the pressure on the goalie. Gets it out of the way.
Tripped a little bit. Trying to
Behrend trying to fight for the ball back. They do get it back.
get
Looking
control
down the right sideline.
of the Bradford bench. And this
Pass inside and the offsides.
The linesman on this side is David Dix. The other one across the way who just signaled to be offside is Brayton Mansella.
Yeah. And now we've been talking
John
about.
Weiser, this is Foxcast.
No, it's
Penn State
it's offside.
Behrend
I was
Finish his
Soccer
paperwork.
Complex.
You send him links twice to get
the taxes, yeah. I was gonna say I didn't think
Soccer.
Out of bounds to be Pitt Bradford ball. Pitt Bradford down. One still out of time in this match, but really have not had much of an offensive effort so far. Thought their best scorer on the field might just be dropping back into defense and try to keep this as low scoring of a game as they can. Try to stay in it as long as they can. Maybe towards the end, sneak out a goal. But down 1, 11 minutes into the game now, 15. Might have to think about getting more on the offensive end.
Then non-conference at
Yeah.
Pinonia before ending
What are you doing?
conference games at Carlo and at Hilbert. 5
I believe we are in the closing stretch of the season. After this game, Penn State Behrend only have 2 more home games remaining. Saturday against Mount Aloysius, and next Saturday, October 14th, Senior Day against Penn State Altoona at 4:15 p.m.
Dan Paratano is
Was he American?
30th season here for Behrend. Nathan Whitehurst.
Oh, yeah, then
nice
once
check
ago he went and
for
never
him.
came
It's
back.
his 8th season.
Come on. That's a penalty.
Women's soccer is on the road in Pitt Bradford tonight, and they are up 1-0 early on in the match. The penalty inside the box, potentially.
And Herman Lesmus was very quick to stop it. Let's see who takes it there.
So we'll have a penalty kick for Behrend. Just see, takes it 14. Justin Hockenberger, the senior out of Spencerport, New York.
Penalty kick this season for Penn State Behrend. Jack Caputo was successful on the other one. Hockenberger, where's number
Hockenberger.
Here he comes.
And Hockenberger
In the upper corner near side.
perfectly placed, and Behrend is up 2-0.
15:41 the time of that goal.
Hockenberger's second goal of the game. 29-19 remaining in the first half. Behrend now up 2-0.
Justin Hockenberger.
Joe.
That's his second goal of the season. That's the second successful penalty kick for Behrend.
score for John.
Oh, thanks, I was just looking.
They've given up 2 opposing penalty kicks in 3 tries. 2-0 Penn State Behrend. Line substitution just came in.
Oh, he's gonna stop.
Aaron Kovac came in replacing Jack Caputo.
And Kovac checking into the game for Behrend.
Caracas.
Checking into the game. Now up 2-0.
And we just got word from my personal bodyguard, Joe Yama.
There's a sub coming on.
Women's soccer is
Oh,
leading
never mind.
Pitt Bradford
No, there was 6
by a score of 2-0.
Oh.
They're going simultaneously into this game is being played in Salamanca, New York.
Behrend's last 2 home games here, they've scored 8 goals against Wells and 11 goals. Excuse me, 8 goals against the Roche and 11 goals against Wells. So
Turfing it, we're
I
told
think they definitely do not mind putting goals on the board early and often. Two goals early on here. Definitely not showing any signs of slowing down.
the Panthers trying to navigate through this 2023 season.
Want to play their best game going into Saturday.
So intercepts. Nice play by Zach on the near side.
Chance to take first place in the conference. Huge as we get to the end of the season into AMCCs.
2-0 favor of Penn State Behrend.
Nice ball there from the defender.
Get it through to Cole.
And good defense there from Pitt Bradford, able to shield the defender for his goalie.
Actually, we all know Jill Young is the sports information director here at Penn State Behrend. She acts like my personal bodyguard.
Bradford unable to get the touch there. Penn State will come away with it.
Behrend in front by a score of 2-0. This is Foxcast. I'm John Leslie. Behrend in the white home uniforms with the dark blue numbers.
Looks like some subs are getting warmed up for Penn State Behrend. Looks like 2 or 3 people getting ready to come in.
7 more on the roster than Pitt Bradford. Pitt Bradford has a couple of people who aren't even here tonight.
Behrend just working it around
Oasis of
on the defensive end.
freshman from Arlington, Virginia, not here. Devin Stowe, a junior from
Just have 2 back right now.
not here. Panthers have had trouble scoring in the first 10 games.
Behrend being patient with the ball right now, not trying to force anything.
Hit a conference win against Carlo last Saturday. By the way, these teams have played 2
Pitt Bradford really putting everyone back now on defense, not even pressing midfield at all.
defeated Pitt Bradford,
Behrend sends the ball up.
Salamanca, New York, 6-1. Penn State
Clear away briefly,
had won in the very first
and
game of the season.
ball will go out of play. Be Pitt Bradford throw-in.
Opponent Pitt Greensburg. And Pitt Greensburg decision Pitt Bradford at Parkway Field at Bradford 5-1. is tied for Greensburg.
And once again, just working the ball around. No pressure put upon them, just taking their time with the ball.
Final 20 minutes. Blake Cooper having to get the tying goal for Behrend with under 10 minutes to go in the contest. That game marked the return of keeper Sam York.
Hovich pushed it through
Played three prior to
and making a push on the cross.
Behrend again keeping the pressure on the Panthers. They work it to the right side.
Ball there
Right line.
into the goal. Good save there.
By Pitt Bradford
With Scarlett was the one clearing that ball out.
play right the far
Still in play. Hovich, nice save by Scarlett.
great shot. I believe that was Aaron Kovac.
Kovac with the shot.
The shot.
Scarlett went way up to get that. Be a corner kick for Behrend.
And a corner kick for the Lions. They've had the ball thus far in the first 20 minutes of this contest. They have the games.
I believe it was Blake Cooper in the corner taking it for Behrend. Where they've not been too successful so far. A little bit of a formation here coming from this corner.
Yard. Bradford trying to get it out of there. Play it deeper in the far.
And Pitt Bradford just send it out of play. It'll be with Behrend throwing.
Right at the Pitt Bradford bench, which is to our left. Good shot of Panthers bench. Throw in for the Lions.
Owen sent it out, but Behrend able to get it back.
Play by
That is Mason Lee.
ball taken over
And
by Pitt Bradford.
every time the ball gets close to getting out of there for the Panthers, Penn State is just first to getting the ball and getting it right back to their offense.
Four
Just seems like all night Behrend has been first to the balls in the air,
substitutes waiting to come in at the first opportunity.
timing the ball perfectly.
Lions lead it 2-0. And O'Haig picks it over on the left side. This is Cooper.
Cooper works through two defenders, gets a shot off,
And the shot hits the side of the net.
and it is just wide.
He dribbled between two defenders and got a shot away, but it missed on the short side.
Good attempt there by Cooper. Took on two defenders for Pitt Brad, still able to get a shot off.
Sophomore from Pittsburgh.
23-17 to go, still in the first half.
Freshman from
Score is 2-0.
and now on the pitch for the Lions. Scarlett holds up the left arm and then sends this one towards midfield. Boy, Pitt Bradford has really struggled mounting any kind of an offense here in the first.
Which lays it off.
So an all Behrend. Vanderway got
In the center of the field. Taken right on. Shot deflected off Pitt Bradford defender. That will go out of play. I believe that'll be a corner kick
play. Need another
for Behrend. That is our fourth corner kick so far in this match. This constant pressure really forcing
I believe this is either 3 or 4 corner kicks for Penn State Behrend. Pitt Bradford with none. Come from the near corner to my left. Vandermeer scored 11 minutes.
that ball goes short. Behrend still with the ball in play. Send it back in. It's outside the box.
Up in the 18-yard.
Behrend trying to settle the ball down.
Kovac had it.
Turn around trying to work on his defender. Gets around one
There,
and deflects it off another defender. He'll go out of play, I believe.
Bradford player.
Another corner coming in for Behrend. A couple of subs coming in for Behrend.
We believe one is Dylan Acu, the sophomore from Pittsburgh.
Dylan LeCoute coming in.
Ellie, a senior from Carnegie.
And Nate Ronanelli coming in for Behrend.
Continues to run. 21-20 left in the first half. 2-0 Penn State Behrend. Corner kick.
Corner kick, that's far side. Tough angle there. And that ball sent back in, and that one
On top.
goes way up, deflects off the net.
Getting in behind the goal. Deflected right back. That shot was taken by Mason Lee.
It's Mason Lee with the shot.
He's a sophomore from Canada.
Scarlett with the goal kick. The Bradford defense has not played terrible tonight. It's just tough when the ball is just constantly on your side of the field for the entire half. Eventually, the talentless Behrend team has on the roster. Hole is about to open and bound to open, and Behrend take advantage of it. Nice stop there. Nice anticipation on that pass. Behrend will just drop it back to its defense, let it work it back around, maybe try to switch field. Kovac will keep it.
This is Cole Thomas. Kovac, his pass is broken up.
Seems like
Sklar
Sklar got hit on the ankle. Maybe just a little stinger there. Not too cold tonight, so you'd expect for early October match, especially in Erie, Pennsylvania. Pretty nice weather. Game Saturday might be different circumstances, but be a foul on Pitt Bradford. And we'll get a free kick. Like the ref might ask the Wild Panthers make to move back a little bit. Two Behrend players there just to see which one will take it. Nice little trickery there, and good ball placement, just not the great finish. It's Casano with the attempt. Behrend has gone high a couple times now. I believe they'd like to finish on those. So nevertheless, that was a nice little trick play there on the free kick.
Stalemate though last time out against Greensburg. Greensburg picked the finish third.
New York, not much action so far in this match. Just gets the ball dropped back to him, working it around. Nice ball there from the Behrend defender, working around. 2-on-3 coming in. Behrend defenders falling in behind. Somehow gets a shot off. Nice save by Scarlett. Scarlett's played pretty well in the net there. A couple of balls that he's gone up for kept this Pitt Bradford team within 2 goals, which definitely could be a lot more. He is not back there in the net.
A couple of very good games here Saturday. On Aloysius. Behrend seem always to have a very competitive contest no matter what sport.
They on the women's soccer match, and now they are playing away at Pitt Bradford. They're up 4-0. 23:57 remaining in the first half. Having similar success as the men's team is so far tonight.
I fully expect Giuliano to tell me who's been scoring though. Just teasing, Joe.
Audra Kuzma has 2, Trinity has 1, and Rachel Sikari has 1.
Rachel Sikari has 1. Audra Kuzma has 2, and Trinity Prestash has 1. Thank you. All I have to do is ask and we shall receive, as Jill said. Thank you.
Bradford with their first chance, really, on the other side of the field, and just like that, Behrend turns it around on the offensive attack.
Here is Thomas now.
Cole Thomas trying to work around his defender. Ball gets laid off back to Schwarzel. Schwarzel sends it in right around the top of the 18. And the foul called, I believe that was number 22, Jaden Nye. He'll get called, the freshman from Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. Right around the top of the 18. Jared Scarlett trying to set up his wall. Something that can be very difficult to do. Moves very quick, depending on how fast the offense moves. Got to have that wall set in good position, then get set yourself before the ball comes in. That ball just high. Behrend can bring these balls down just a little bit, add some more goals to the board.
Like 90% of the game, like, it just stands there.
Following the baseball playoffs, one of the teams that
go.
was expected to do some damage in postseason play. Tampa Bay lost again today to Texas 7-1 at home. They went out with but a whimper, being outscored 11-1.
Behrend working it around.
Games.
And inside to Scarlett. Scarlett with a quick rollout. Smart decision by him. If they haven't really got some offense going, it's not wise to let the Behrend defense get back and set. Move quick. See if you can catch them by surprise. And that what goes away when they get dropped back to Scarlett. Behrend defense is back and set.
Pitt Bradford has had possession in Penn State Behrend territory for maybe 90 seconds in this first half. Behrend just played lockdown defense and kept the pressure on.
Kovac sends it in. And Bradford will take it away and drop it back to their keeper. And Scarlett has some time. As I say that, the Behrend defender closes in on him. Under 14 to play in the first half. Behrend still up 2-0. Scoreboard sort of tells a different story than how this game's been going. Behrend's possession has been dominant so far. Pitt Bradford's possession on their side of the field has been pretty minimal. Credit to the Behrend defense and just their offense. Tenation getting the ball back every time it's been taken from them. That is Lee working up the field. And that off the left side and goes in. Is number 21 Mason Lee, the sophomore, with the goal. Lee's second goal on the season.
21 Mason Lee.
They're now up 3-0. Great shot by Lee. Off the left post. Able to keep it in. Nice shot for the sophomore. Pitt Bradford now down 3-0. Looking to get some offense going. Three Behrend goals scored by three different players. Something you'd like to see if you're the Behrend coach, getting everyone involved today, not just one player carrying the offense. Nice layoff pass, and will they call it out before it was hit? And they will be a goal kick. Nice hustle there for Behrend. I believe that was Cole Thomas racing down, try to keep that ball in bounds. Dominic Delacurti coming in, sophomore from Erie, Pennsylvania. Behrend working the ball around. Trying to add a couple more goals before the half. Nice ball there through the legs of the Behrend defender. And ball in Pitt Bradford territory
Up a little bit.
very few times in this match. York will work the ball around and get it back out.
Behrend in the white uniforms, dark blue numbers. Moving from right to left here in the first half. Leading 3-0.
Surprised to see Pitt Bradford not really pressing Behrend's goalie.
Long ball on the near side.
If you have a chance to try to cause a mistake and get some kind of chance on goal, I don't think you'd want to take that right now. Really just leaving the defense back. A pass there. The off pass, nice to Lee. Lee able to get it off. Scarlett, good save. Still, good work there. Jared Scarlett get the save from the shot by Lee and able to get back up to get the save from the header.
After today, we'll go to Roche on Saturday.
Ball contested. Back in Pitt Bradford territory. And the foul called there. I believe that is number 9 for Pitt Bradford, Bailey Ferdo.
Against Bailey Verdille, a freshman from Sligo, Pennsylvania. Talking with him on Lesmus a little bit, Big Park Company.
About to be under 10 minutes to play here in the first half. Behrend up 3-0.
10 minutes exactly to play in the first half.
I believe that half, Penn State Behrend coach talk about just finishes at the goal. Behrend's been close a lot of times. You just haven't been able to finish. A lot of that is due to Jared Scarlett. Have to give credit to the Pitt Bradford keeper, really keeping this game much closer than it is. Bradford carries 2 keepers on their team, both juniors. This is Scarlett's 5th or 6th start, excuse me. Schmidt has also started 5 games. Very close in saves. Have 2 talented junior keepers. Just got to play them equally. Give the other one rest. Behrend working it in. Looking to continue this offensive explosion they've had since the beginning of conference play. Ball crossed in. Bradford able to clear it out of the 18. But Behrend's able to get it back. See if they just send it right back in. We'll work it out. Ladon sends it in. Thomas working around the 18. Trying to work it in. Back off to Lee. Lee sends it in. Good ball there by Lee. Shot wide there. Colin McKinley.
Another line substitution, Justin Ladon will take a seat, and in to replace him is Vincent Catalino, a freshman from Erie.
Behrend able to get some younger guys into this match early on.
3-0 in favor of Penn State.
Something you'd like to see to do, have the ability to do. Up 3 goals in the first half, especially with a match on Saturday. Get some of your starters some rest. Make them sure they're fresh for Saturday. Another update on the Penn State Behrend women's soccer match. They've added another goal, now up 5-0. Still in the first half.
Stirred from a bunny out at the other side of the press box. The women scored again. It's now 5-0.
Bradford looking to make a run down the sideline, but Behrend there. Drop it back to the keeper. This time they will press up on the keeper.
Pitt Bradford trying to mount some sort of a sustained attack. Get it back.
They had one early opportunity. Not able to get really a shot off, but their closest opportunity they've had so far. Close to the goal. That will go out of play. Be a Pitt Brad throw-in.
Penn State Behrend, 4 inches to my right. Throw in. Tell the number, it looks like it might be. I don't know. Well, I'm not speculating.
Not sure who. Thrown in for Pitt Bradford. Getting a running start. Sends it into the 18. Behrend able to get a clear out. Bradford trying to keep it on this side of the field. Very important for them to try to get something on the board or get some offense going into this half. Helmet's working down the sideline trying to get rid of his defender. Ball sent in. Right side of the 18. Good ball, good touch, able to get the down. Ball sent up high.
High in the air towards the far side of the 18-yard. And finally sent up near midfield. Just about 5 minutes left in the first.
Bradford making
Penn State Behrend
a run.
Bradford nothing.
Behrend defense trying to get back.
Long ball up the near line.
And good defense there.
Pitt Bradford's going to get a corner kick.
Dominic Delacote
Up there by
just slide to get that ball out of bounds. It'll be a corner kick for Pitt Bradford, their first of the match. It's like number 20, Will Smith, the freshman, will take the corner.
I believe it's Will Smith, a freshman from Bayville, New Jersey.
We have LeBron James, Will Smith.
Taking the corner. Pitt Bradford trying to set up the play. Nobody close to Foley York at the moment. They're all well away. Here comes the corner kick.
And good ball in there. It's like a couple players collided. Looks like everyone's okay. Behrend able to get it out of the 18, looking to send it upfield.
Goes out. Play.
Behrend
Bradford
coming back in transition.
back the other way. Very quickly into Pitt Bradford territory.
Just like that. Behrend's right back inside the 18.
Right side, there's a shot. There's
Nice defense there from Pitt Bradford. Quick throw.
pick up the loose ball after a good defensive play by someone in front of him there.
Under 4 minutes remaining. Behrend up 3-0. Bradford's offense really starting to get some kind of a rhythm going. The ball on their side of the field, but it just seems like Behrend always has a response.
To my left, taking his time. 3.5 left in the first half. 3-0.
Scarlett will boot it.
He got a good foot into that one.
Bradford able to control it. Only momentarily, and Behrend will get it back and drop it back to York.
State Behrend territory.
And York will boot it
Throw this one up.
high, stays in play.
And
Behrend
Lions trying to
and
keep
Pitt Bradford fighting for the ball.
Pitt
It's it back.
will have a
Behrend will send it through, and an offside's called.
himself. Yes, I believe an offside. Pitt Bradford is not substituted often here in the first half, but there is one young man waiting to check in here with 2:45 to go. And his team in arrears 3-0.
Looks like is there an injured Pitt Bradford player will quickly get off the field.
Bro, it doesn't play no that.
Somebody got hurt for the Panthers or not. We have Roman Keats, a sophomore from Warren, Pennsylvania, checking in.
Looks like it might have just been able to get it for a sub in. First looked like he was injured, and then just ran it off the field. Could have been something. We're just trying to get a sub in for Pitt Bradford. 2:20 left. Not much time. Bradford working its way. Strong its attack so far. Fight for the ball around the top of the 18. Pitt Bradford closing in some more. Behrend just looking for a clear out, and
Penn State Behrend comes away.
they will get it. I think the depth of this Behrend team is really starting to show as we get to the end of the first half. With a bunch of subs on the field, they look energized, and this Pitt Bradford team just looks
There's a shot
a little slow at times just on the field.
right side with the left foot.
That ball goes high, and out of play will be a goal kick for the Panthers. Minute 30 to go, still 3-0. Looks like a foul caught on Penn State. Free kick would be Scarlet that'll take it. About a minute remaining in the first half. Ball dropped back to Scarlet, 50 seconds to play. See if Pitt Bradford can get something going in the last minute.
Back in the Pitt Bradford's end with 45
But
seconds.
don't believe they have any shots on goal so far in this match. Behrend defense has held pretty tough.
Pitt Bradford in no hurry to move this down the other side of the field here. Pitt Bradford will get the second half kicked off to start things.
Behrend takes the ball back.
Nothing. Oh,
Behrend under 20 seconds to go. And it's a 3-on-2. And Thomas sends it wide. Might have rushed that just a little bit.
10, 9,
Under 10 seconds to play, and Scarlet's in no hurry, certainly, to get this goal kick off. And it looks like that is how this first half will end. Behrend up 3-0.
score Penn State Behrend 3 and Pitt Bradford.
After first 45 minutes of play, Behrend up 3-0.
Well, here's the thing.
We'll wait to get some
This little doohickey isn't straight up.
numbers here at halftime.
Yeah, that's happened. I just keep counting.
Goals scored for Behrend. Mason Lee, Justin Hockenberger, and Tyler Vandermeer. Assists from Nate